Everybody has had bad teammates, but that does not excuse them for their actions. You know, everybody has a bad game time to time, but does everybody play almost every day and grind for hours while lowering their KD every time they play and just throw games and be toxic for the Wolves? And I'm sorry if this offends you, but I'm only talking about the kids who are bad and think they're good, and you guys know who I'm talking about. If you're nice and trying to help the team but perform badly, it's completely fine. It's not fine to play ranked and intentionally play bad or not help when you can, and it happens a lot to me at least. I can't speak for other people, but in multiple games teammates have let me down, and you might say, just stop playing team-based games, but most popular FPS games are made for team gameplay, and it's hard to get around it when I want to play games with my friends. I think if we could have more access to more game modes in Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Valorant, Apex Legends, all that I'm saying is getting bad teammates more than good teammates makes mine and possibly other people's times harder and ruins the grind. I wish matchmaking would actually put people that are the same rank as you in the same match. It would make sense, but no, on Overwatch and Apex I'm gold and play platinums and diamonds while having silvers and golds on my team. It's so annoying, and I hope more game developers give us access to developer tools or just regularly give us new experiences instead of leaving a title high and dry for months or years for new projects. I understand new games will always be made, but at least keep the same people working on the same game they've been making since Alpha instead of getting new and less experienced developers on their AAA titles instead of helping with the new games and not ruining the overall experience of an older game. How do game publishers and studios not think about having new developers on a game that's been around for 5 years or more? New people will change the dynamic of the game, maybe for the better, and great, but there's a high chance the audience for that game will decline when the creative direction changes too much or too fast. I'm all about updates, but man, at least vote them or get a good grasp of what the player base wants instead of some half-baked new feature, but we get 20 skins. Like, I'm just done supporting studios that do not properly conduct themselves. And I also understand it's technically their game, but as soon as you release a game to the public, it's essentially their game now. And they have the information to make an unbiased decision on whether or not you're making the game better or worse. And therefore, if a studio wants to make a game for themselves, they should make a copy of the same game on the market, but for personal use of gaming and adding in things the team wants for their game and not the public's game. I know this is long and I ramble a decent amount, but I hope this comes off as constructive criticism. Yes, I'm a bit salty, but I tried to be as fair as I can, and I just don't see how these companies got their status because once they're there, almost all of them fall.